what is the difference between range and xrange? So, Python range and xrange functions are used to generate a list of integers within the given range. These two inbuilt functions are mainly used while dealing with loops, conditional statements and all, where you have to loop or iterate through a list of integers or characters. So, here you see I have given the exact difference between range and xrange function in Python. The range function returns a list of integers, whereas xrange functions returns a generator object. Then range function takes more memory as it keeps the entire list of elements in memory, whereas in xrange it takes less memory as it keeps only one element at a time in memory. Range function consumes more memory than xrange function. Then what is the reason behind it? Range function returns a list, while the xrange function returns an objects. That is why range functions consumes more memory than xrange function. Okay. Then we will move to the next point. All arithmetic operations can be performed as it returns a list. Such operations cannot be performed on xrange. What that means? So, as we know, the range function returns a list of integers. So, all the basic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication can be performed on range function, but we cannot perform these operations on xrange function as the return type is object. Okay. Then range function's execution speed is slower, whereas xrange execution speed is faster. The xrange function is faster in implementation than range function, as the xrange function evaluates the generator object only when required and not when the generator function is created. Okay. Then we will move to the next point. In Python 3, xrange function is not supported, whereas in Python 2, xrange function is used to iterate in for loops. So, in Python 2.x, there are two functions available to generate list of integers, that is your range function and xrange function, but there is no xrange function in Python 3. It is only range function in Python 3. It is because the range function in Python 3 is just a re-implementation of xrange function of Python 2. It actually works the same way as xrange works. Okay, so that is the major difference between your range function and xrange function. We will move to the next question. How does lambda function differ from a normal function in Python? We will learn about this question in our next video. Thank you.